Summary report of the Ministry of Defense of the Russian Federation on the progress of the special military operation. As of October 18, 2023, the armed forces of the Russian Federation continue to conduct a special military operation. In the Kupiansk direction, units of the Western group of troops, with active actions supported by aviation and artillery fire, repelled 13 attacks by assault groups of the 14th WE, 32nd WI, 43rd, 115th Mechanized Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine in the areas of the settlements of Sinkovka, Ivanovka, Pershadaratravnova, Lyanskoye, Kharkov region in Sergeyka, Lugansk People's Republic. Army aviation and fire from heavy flamethrower systems defeated the personnel and equipment of the 68th Jager Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces and the 103rd Territorial Defense Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Nadia, Lugansk People's Republic and Berestovo, Kharkov region. The losses of the armed forces of Ukraine amounted to up to 80 military personnel, 3 tanks, a US-made 113 armored personnel carrier, 3 armored combat vehicles, 2 pickup trucks, as well as an Akatsiya self-propelled artillery mount. In the Krasnolimensk direction, coordinated actions of units of the Center Group of Troops Army Aviation strikes and artillery fire repelled an attack by assault groups of the 63rd Mechanized Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces in the area of the village of Chervenaya Dubrova, Lugansk People's Republic. Attack and Army Aviation strikes defeated the manpower and equipment of the 67th Mechanized Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, the 5th Brigade of the National Guard, AA and Candidate, the 1st Special Forces Brigade, and the 110th Territorial Defense Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Grigorovka of the Donetsk People's Republic, Chervenaya Dubrova of Lugansk People's Republic, and Serebryansky Forestry. Enemy losses amounted to up to 60 Ukrainian military personnel, 2 armored combat vehicles, and 2 pickup trucks. In the Donetsk direction, units of the Southern Group of Troops, with the support of aviation and artillery, defeated the manpower and equipment of the 28th, WC 42nd, 6th, 7th, the M93rd Mechanized Brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, the 112th Territorial Defense Brigade, and the 79th Air Assault Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces in the areas of the settlements of Kurdyumovka, Andriivka, Kleshchivka, Kromovo, and Mariinka of the Donetsk People's Republic. The total enemy losses in this direction amounted to up to 115 military personnel killed and wounded, 2 armored combat vehicles, 2 pickup trucks, a D-20 gun, and an M-STB howitzer. In the South Donetsk direction, units of the Vostok Group of Troops, through competent actions in cooperation with Army Aviation and Artillery, repelled the attack of the assault group of the 102nd Territorial Defense Brigade in the area of the village of Chervenoye, Zaporozhye region. Assault and Army Aviation defeated the personnel and equipment of the 79th Air Assault, 72nd Mechanized, 58th Motorized Infantry Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, W107th and 128th Territorial Defense Brigades in the areas of the settlements of Nova Mikhailovka, Pavlovka, and Staromayorskoye, Donetsk People's Republic. Enemy losses amounted to 170 Ukrainian military personnel, 2 pickup trucks, and a Rapier anti-tank gun. In the Zaporozhye direction, units of the Russian Group of Troops, with the support of assault, Army Aviation, and artillery fire, repelled an attack by an assault detachment of the 71st Jager Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine in the area of the village of Verbovoye, Zaporozhye region. In addition, in the area of the settlement of Uspinovka, Zaporozhye region, fire damage was caused to the personnel and equipment of the 82nd Air Assault and 116th Mechanized Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. The total enemy losses per day amounted to up to 85 military personnel, 2 armored combat vehicles, 2 cars, as well as the US-made 119 howitzer. In the Kherson direction, the activities of force sabotage and reconnaissance groups were suppressed in the areas of the settlements of Podstepnaya and Polyme in the Kherson region. As a result of fire damage, up to 70 Ukrainian troops were destroyed, military personnel, and 2 cars. During the counter-battery fight, the following were hit: an M777 artillery system made in the USA and 2 D-30 howitzers. Operational, tactical, and Army aviation. Unmanned aerial vehicles. Missile forces and artillery of groupings of troops of the armed forces of the Russian Federation defeated the personnel and military equipment of the armed forces of Ukraine in 147 regions. In addition, at the Losovoy airfield in the Dnepropetrovsk region, a warehouse of aviation means of destruction of the Ukrainian Air Force was destroyed. In the areas of the settlements of Serebryanka, Donetsk People's Republic, and Malinovka, Zaporozhye region, command and observation posts of units of the 67th Mechanized Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces and the 102nd Territorial Defense Brigade were hit. By the forces of the Black Sea Fleet in the central part of the Black Sea, an unmanned boat of the Ukrainian Armed Forces was destroyed. Air defense intercepted 4 HIMARS multiple launch rocket systems and US-made JDAM-guided aerial bomb. In addition, 51 unmanned aerial vehicles were destroyed in the following areas: the city of Donetsk, the settlements of Chervenaya Dubrova of the Lugansk People's Republic, Lozovoy of the Donetsk People's Republic, Kamenskoye, Chervenogorka, Novofedorivka of the Zaporozhye region, Cossack camps, Sagi of the Kherson region, and Zofnovoy of the Kharkov region. In total, since the beginning of the special military operation, the following have been destroyed: 491 aircraft, 251 helicopters, 8,004 unmanned aerial vehicles, 441 anti-aircraft missile systems, 12,746 tanks, and other armored combat vehicles, 1,163 combat vehicles of multiple launch rocket systems, 6,008-ton field artillery guns and mortars, and also 14,419 units of special military vehicles. That all for now, and thanks for watching my video. If you do enjoyed it, please give a like, comment, and subscription, as these actions will help promote my video. And finally, share this video to as many as you can to reach a wider audience.